Hey guys, Common Sense Outdoorsman here. Today, we're going to take a look at the lionSteel B41 Bushcraft knife. And this is a great knife. I've shown it before, but today we're going to put it to some use after I show it a little bit more in depth. Let me go down here and show you this knife. So this is it, and it comes in this wonderful leather case, leather sheath. And you can see on the sheath it says made in Italy. It shows you the designation of the knife. It's the B41. Okay. And on the other side it says lionSteel. And how do you pronounce that? I believe that's Magnago, Italy. Magnago, Italy. Am I pronouncing that right? But wonderful sheath, nice, generous sized belt loop. The snap is very strong and very tight, and it holds the knife very well. And I'll show you how it rides on the belt when we go outside. Stitching is very nice. The sheath smells like an Italian new pair of leather shoes. It's got that nice kind of leather smell to it. The sheath is very light and but very useful. Okay, let's go back down to the knife, the B41 Bushcraft knife by lionSteel. And let's talk about the knife steel first, since we said lionSteel. The knife steel is Sleipner steel. Now, Sleipner is similar to D2 steel, but tougher. It was designed to have the edge holding of D2 steel, but a lot tougher. So it's a nice steel. I like it. I've have several knives with Sleipner steel, and that does ring to be true. It does seem to be a little tougher than a D2 may be. So it's not a super steel, but it does have a great edge holding power to it. Okay, so this knife, I love this design. I love the blade shape. It's got that nice drop point saber ground blade. I don't know if you can tell, but there is a slight tiny bit of a recurve there. That's just going through the sharpening process and everything. Come on, focus on the knife, not me. Okay, so it does have a little slight of a recurve there. It has that wonderful sharpening choil that I like. It just has the tiniest bit of a front guard. It doesn't get in your way if you are bushcrafting. It has a fairly strong tip, okay? It does come to a real fine tip, but there is otherwise, come on, focus on the knife. There is a good amount of meat there. The other thing you'll notice on the spine of the knife is it's rounded. It's not a sharpened spine if you wanted to shave some wood with it or strike a fire steel. This knife is built for comfort. It was designed by, you see that name there, Moletta in Italy, and it's a rounded spine. Okay, so that rounded spine, when you put your thumb on there, it is very comfortable. It is very comfortable. Unlike something like the Tops Tannenbow Capuco, which is designed with a sharpened spine. Okay, this spine is designed to be sharpened, so you can shave wood with it. You can strike a fire steel. You can't do that with the spine of the B41. Made for comfort. But what you can do is they have a protruding pommel there, and this bottom portion, I don't know if you can hear it, but this bottom portion of that pommel is sharpened, and that's where you're supposed to strike your fire steel. And you can see the lanyard hold there. Now these handles, there's the thickness of the handle. And these handles are olive wood. They also have Santos wood, G10, and micarta. I like the look of the natural wood. I kind of wish I had the micarta for a little bit better grip. These handles are fine, but they can be a little slickery. I don't know if you can see it. It does have some contouring there. And that's my grip tape I put on there. I took it off the front so you can see what the fastener looks like. There's another fastener in the back. Okay. But very nice knife. Very comfortable in hand. About the right size for a bushcrafter. It's such a pretty nice knife. I almost hate to really get tough with it. But I think it'll do just fine. Yeah, I think it's a great looking knife. A nice, it came with a great edge. I have touched it up a bit myself. I like my edges a little bit finer than what was on this one. I like my edges to be, 20 degrees or even a little bit less on each side. But great knife. Comfortable in the hand. And let's compare it for size comparison. Here's the Mora. Mora Companion is just a great knife to do this with. There's the Mora Companion. Okay. Kind of how it compares to that. This B41 knife is about 6.5 ounces. The width of the steel is about, I think it's 0.15 inch. And it's about a 4-inch blade, maybe a little bit more than 4 inches. The cutting edge is less than 4 inches, closer to 3 3/4 inch. The entire length of the knife it's under 9 inches, about 8 3/4, I think. Okay. Great comfortable knife. Let's compare it to the Tops Tannenbow Capuco. The Tops Tannenbow Capuco is a little bit smaller. Okay. The blade on the Puco is about 3 3/4 inch, so it's a little bit smaller than the B41. Okay, blade thickness, handles. And let's look, this is my this is the Gerber Prodigy, and the only reason why I'm comparing it, I thought it just had similar features. They're both saber ground, they're both drop points. They do have similarities. The Prodigy is a larger knife, of course, but just another size comparison. They both have pommels coming out the back end. The steel tangs coming out the pommels. All right, and the interesting thing, here's the sheath for the Gerber Prodigy, and here's the B41, and that's kind of cool. It's kind of got a similar build around here, so it snaps in similar to the Prodigy knife. I just thought that was interesting. Okay, so there it is, the B41. Guys, we'll see you outside in a little bit, and we'll do some work with this knife. So there's how it rides on the belt. Okay, easy to take out, easy to put in. Even without snapping it, it's fairly tight in there. It's just not going to fall out. So I think it rides pretty good. So I'm going to back you up a little bit. Take you down here to my work area. Okay. And I'll be quiet and we'll just see what this knife can do. And I'm not gonna get too harsh with it. But we'll just use it a little bit. Enjoy. This is about a 2-inch round. This is pine, I believe. See if she can take it down. That's what your hat's for. Like I said, there's the fire steel striker. That was fairly easy. Guys, that's the lionSteel B41 Bushcraft knife. Thanks for watching.